comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
All right, first round. What's going to happen? Tries to bait him with the projectile. Deals some damage with that quick combo. Throws him down. They gotta escape from the corner before the pressure builds up. Taking stock. Forward throw. Not letting them out of the corner. Their life is looking critical, and they can't rely too much on drive either. Perfect. Takes the round without getting touched. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
A brave forward jump there to start. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Jumps in. Brushes that off and keeps going. Using the target combo with a looking to impress with this super. Oh boy. Level 2 super. Can they keep on him? Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Target locked and scoop. Looking for a chance. Grabs and connects with the throw. Player 1. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Player 2 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. How did they anticipate that jump in? We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win? Opens with a jump. Nothing stops this train. A jump. Taking. Knew the throw was coming. Player 2 won out those close scuffles. And now they gotta have a plan for the next round. Plenty of help. On his counter on the action. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Counter hit. Where is the reverse? No hesitation or regret. Hit them with the head and the copy. Oh, hits the critical arc. They gotta bust out the protractors, bust out the rulers, and think of a plan while this damage plays out. They pick this time to bust this out. Are you serious? That comeback was unreal. We just saw this fighter play out of their goddamn minds there. Player 1 is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Round 1.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Wow, that throw did some juicy damage. Jumps up. Deals some damage with that quick combo. That attack landed for a counter hit. They'll have to decide how to follow up. Can't tech the throw? At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Goes for a projectile to try and change the pace. Throws them to negate the block. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. And the throw ends the round. Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Throws a projectile to zone the opponent. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Uses the gauge for a super art. Whoa, will this early super art shape the course of the round? Player 2 is working with a better gauge. What can they do with it? Hit them with a 1, 2, 3. Big opportunity coming. Takes the opponent out of the air. This is a chance to dictate the pace. Jumps. That goes left, wakes him up. Wrong critical. What's gonna happen? Player 2 needs to sneaks in the throw. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Our fighters are pumping themselves up and are raring to go. Who's going to come out on top in this fight?
Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Uses this opportunity to really lay into the opponent with a damaging combo. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Taking stock. Player 1 creates a good corner opportunity. Just out of range for that throw. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Alright, what's coming up next? This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Strings it all together. Throws them to negate the block. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Let's see how they apply their corner pressure in this situation. Taking stock. There's an overdrive on. Who will capitalize? Springs forward with the drive rush. They take some time to back off and regroup. Burnout activates. Player 1 needs to hold out until their drive gauge recovers. In there! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate jump in. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player 1 did a great job of reading their opponent up close that last round. Can they keep the momentum? How much damage can they deal before the opponent's drive gauge replenishes? Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. They're backed up into the corner. Looking to impress with this super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Spends all that gauge for a one-way trip to the chamber. And looking to deal some psycho damage here. Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna blink first? Side switch in the corner. The drive impact and KO! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Sandblast! Player 2 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. It'll be interesting to see how they decide to fill up their super arc gauges. Burnout activates. What now? Gotta do better than that. Looking for a hole. Not much movement, but the thinking caps are definitely on. Player 1 with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Both fighters desperately want leader here. Player 1 is in burnout state, a very precarious situation. This is where we can expect some major pressure. Psycho Blitz wakes him up. Gives the ribcage some TLC. Peppers him with a Psycho Blitz. Hits him with a 1-2-3.
comes a new challenger.
This is gonna be a 5-star match. Get ready for history to be made.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Goes for the command grab. Player 1 with the life lead. Lots of aggression from both sides. Throws them down. Player 1 chases them down. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers could turn this around in their favor. Anything could happen here. Fireball from very long range. What's next here? Life lead opens up. Impacts a no-go. Down to the wire. Digs in deep to get that drive. Hits them with a 1-2-3. One combo can end this round right now. KO. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round 2. Fight.
Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Both fighters want to establish themselves early on. Peppers them with a Psycho Blitz. Player 2 chases them down. Hits them with a 1. Uses the gauge for a super arm. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Wow, that's some big-time damage there. Knockdown, target locked, and scoop. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Solid anti-air. Give the ribcage some TLC. Even the slightest hit may end the round. Big flatline though. We're going into the final round tied up. Which fighter has it in them to grind out the win?
Final round. Fight.
Start things off with a jump in. Goes with the safe stuff with that hugs nothing but air. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Double lariat and now, and whip. They're wide open. Get it, reach out and hug them. Let's see play with the grab. Jump, oh my god, they just choked it up. What's next? Burns out. Jump. Give the ribcage some TLC. Player 1, big time whip. This is a critical moment. It's gut check time for both fighters. I called it! I called it! Are you kidding me? You're too good for your current rank. Take this new one and keep aiming for the top. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Give the ribcage some TLC. Reversal. Jumps, looking to plant him with a pile driver. Player 1 has a slight life lead that they may sit on. Takes them all the way to the corner with that. Tries to throw, but doesn't connect. What are they thinking here? Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. A little too greedy there. We've reached the midway point of the round, and both fighters are at about even life. Knockdown. Player 2 is almost dead, but some clutch drive moves and a few prayers to turn this around in their favor. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Nails the anti-air. Both fighters are weighing their options and looking for an opening. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? KO. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Fireball from very long. What's next here? Player 1 kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Plenty of life left, a full drive gauge to work with. They can't squander this punish counter chance. All right, what's coming up next? There hits him with a stop and drop. Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? There's the impact. not letting that go unpunished. Super art on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. Going in, grabs and throws them away. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fire round. Player one will need to play it conservative until their drive is ready. Hit them with a 1-2-3. Player two closes it with a classic corner throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Block anti-air. Uses the target combo as a filler. Anti-air in the clutch. Screw power driver. There's no escape. Looking for a hole. What's next? No! Just a break? You need guts to pull that off. Player one gets the win in a convincing fashion. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a 1-2-3. Looks like they want to put a new spin on things with that fireball. Still very early in the round. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Neither of them willing to back off here. What a clutch side switch there. Now they need to capitalize on this chance. Player two chases them down. Which one of these fighters has what it takes to close, baits out the attack, and get the punish counter? But they've got the meter for a drive impact. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round two. Fight!
Reads the command grab. A little too greedy there. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Their spacing is so on point right now. There's the drive impact that's going to lead to a juicy punish counter. Peppers them with a psycho blitz. Attempts to break the stalemate with a fireball. Superb reactions on display. Perfect execution with the anti-air. That's a counter. Here comes the corner pressure. Stirs the soup with a lariat. Hugs nothing but air. That's gonna leave him rattled. Oh, they got him. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight!
Who will come out on top in this final round? Uses the target combo as a filler. All the throws connects. Fights backward, crowns him from above. Something nasty's coming with the psycho cannon. Busts out the early super for some sweet, sweet damage. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player shoots their shot. There's a drive impact. That corner is starting to look scary. Nails! Ooh, what a smart throw. What now? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Courageous grab. You need guts to pull that off. Player one clinches the win. But that could have been anyone's game. No way we could have called that.